been like for you? I mean, mentally keeping your focus with everything going on, it seemed like there was maybe some uncertainty. What's this past week been like for you?
Just chilled, just been chilling out with, my daughter and my coach training. And, just getting prepared. Everything else is bullshit, everything else, the fight matters tomorrow. So, I said to the UFC, I'll be in for weigh-ins and the fight. Don't really care about anything else, I'm chilling.
Probably easier in some ways, that's all we.
Yeah.
Talk to us about the cut that you did have. I mean, how big did you ultimately get? I mean, how much did you have to cut? And, I mean, is this the right way cut?
Yeah, I've misjudged it a little tiny bit this time because obviously you get ahead of yourself. So I know some guys in the past have moved up and then still missed weight because you think, oh now, I've got how many ever kilos to gain. I didn't do that. I wanted to stay around what I would walk at welter, which was massive anyway. But fight week I knew going in 6-7 kilos for me is perfect. With more energy levels, for welterweight, it was 3-4 weeks out and I'm practically starving myself and walking around with no energy, no motivation to train. You know what I mean? So the only little bit of lack of energy I had was halfway through the weight cut last night, and I was like, oh, I can feel the energy gone because no calories. But this week I've been on fire. I've had a training week, so this is a good weight. And I'm happy with the cut, with everything. I'm happy with this week. I'm just so happy.
I know you're not much for paying attention to excuses or anything, but I got to ask you, the weight cut for Kelvin, the weigh-in this morning. Have you had a chance to review the tape, the photos, everything that's out there, and what do you think? Lay it to rest. Did the man put his elbow on Rafael Panera or not?
Obviously, I've seen it. Everyone's been sending me it. Listen, if he did, it doesn't matter to me because my coach told me, a long time ago, any man over 70 kilos should be able to defend himself against any man, especially in the octagon. So for me, I'm not looking into it. Yeah, I've seen the video. Did he or didn't he? I couldn't give two fucks. I'm here to fight. If he was 5 or 10 pounds over, if he was actually on weight, it just doesn't change my world in any way. I'm here for what's fair. I'm here for what's right. I'm here to take what's mine fairly. I'm here to earn what's mine fairly. I don't want no money. I don't want nothing. I just want to fucking fight.
Last thing for me, Darren. Listen, I know you've always said you just want to be known as the greatest fighter alive, and that means beating everybody, but there are no easy fights in the UFC, but there are certainly easier fights than this one. I mean, what is it about this fight? I think everybody thinks you're crazy for taking this and maybe not taking a quote-unquote, a warm-up fight.
That's why they're not fighters, because they think I'm crazy. To me, it's the norm, I've said, in my opinion, he's top 3 in middleweight. You look at the last fight he had, the now current champion Israel. I got in this to fight the best, and there was one little opportunity there to fight Kelvin, and I'm taking that road. I'm not taking the high road to anywhere else. I'm taking that road. I'm taking a big chance. This could be, a lot of people, 90% of the people are writing me off. This could be his 3rd loss. I've said it, I just don't really give a fuck.
Darren, just on obviously Kelvin is welterweight as well, so how do you see yourself matching up with him in there, kind of both physically and stylistically?
I think it's a bit new now for me, being at middleweight. He's been here a while and he's obviously feeling the difference in moving up with these bigger guys. If you look at me, you look at my posture, I'm a natural middleweight. I'm probably not the biggest right now. I don't want to be the biggest.
I don't know.
I started out as a welterweight in MMA and I was to finish as well, but it just wasn't possible anymore. Every fight, more muscle, every fight, a bigger weight cut. It was just not good for me. So now, at middleweight, I'm fighting one of the best. I think it's more brand new to me, but I think I size up well against him. I know he's smaller than people, he's obviously beat all these guys because he's got the talent, he's strong.
And you self-rate your video.
I think it's a good match.
And you said before previously that you didn't want to go too much on it. this week. So how do you go about doing that?
I just think don't get too ahead of yourself. Like,
That video there. Because it's the rest of the views on this.
this wake up was fine. I want the next one to be even better because I don't want to be like
And then agree.
eating more than necessary just for the sake of it. Obviously,
No, but I
you
feel
know,
as though, because
common
we're-
knowledge
it's
that
the
you're
same
gonna
audio,
do-
we're
will
recording
pick
the
out
same
a little
thing.
bit more,
It
but,
doesn't
you know,
apply to anyone
I
else.
just want
But
to keep on a good diet, good healthy portions, keep your body healthy and just have the minimum cut that is possible. And, you know, obviously this week a lot of things. Maybe it was a little bit more difficult because I was probably holding about 2 kilos of water
and I
on my
already
fight.
disputed one
And I was a little bit jet
the
lagged.
other day.
I'm still jet lagged.
Released it
You know,
because obviously it's
all is well.
And how do you see the extra weight impacting your performance on Saturday?
yeah, but
I
this
think I'll have more power. I think I'll have more power. I just think that if I can keep all the same qualities from welterweight, that's good for me. So keep the speed, keep the power, a little bit more power, keep the movement, you know, and I'll be faster than all these guys. So that's like the plan really.
Hey Darren, I think before this fight everyone thought a good win would put you at the top of middleweight. Now that Paulo Costa's apparently injured, do you think a solid, maybe even finish, puts you against Israel Adesanya next?
If it does, you know, great. I don't feel like I would deserve it. But who am I to say? I remember when I fought for the welterweight title, I didn't campaign for that and he put me in. You know, I want to, as I said, I want to earn what's mine and I want to do it fairly. You know, I feel like a lot of guys are in front of me. I would take the Israel fight in my hometown, Liverpool, Anfield, for the fight itself, for the way me and him match up, for the location, for what it would be, for my legacy and his. You know, so I'd be Kelvin tomorrow, you know, maybe there could be talks of it. But it wouldn't be for the belt for me, it'd be for the, you know, it'd be to fight him. Him as a fighter, obviously I know the belt will be on the line, but I feel like there's a lot more guys. I'm new, I've got to make my mark, make my stamp on this division.
Alternatively, if it's not you, there is talk of you fighting Yoel Romero. I know in the past you perhaps mentioned that Yoel's a bit of an intimidating guy. Have you thought about the fact that now you are in middleweight, you may actually have to fight Yoel Romero?
I'll try and avoid that fight.
I just had to know it.
I'm like my wrestling coach, like I'm a massive fan of Yoel and I am as well. You know, I follow him on social media. You know, he's just a solid guy. He's a solid fighter. Don't get me wrong. If Dana come to me and said fight him on 2 days notice, I'd still fight him. You know, that in my opinion is a tough fight for anyone in any weight. Yoel's a tough guy.
If Israel and Yoel do end up fighting, how do you see that fight actually playing out? Do you think you're going to pull away with it?
I can't look past this. A lot of people, it's mad because even after he beat Whittaker, there was just so much talk of this next guy will beat him. You can't keep saying that when the guy keeps beating everyone. Then you have to step. I remember before Conor fought Jose Aldo, and I doubted him a little bit, and then when he done that to Jose, I was like, I'll never doubt that guy ever again. And it's sort of the same thing with Israel. You know, how can we keep doubting this guy when he just keeps beating all these guys, and now he's the middleweight champion? So I think it'd be a tough fight, and as I said, I'm a big fan of Yoel. I just can't look past Israel against him. I just think he would edge out to win. I don't think he'd stop him. I think Yoel's made of some stuff, steel or something, but you know, I think he would edge it out. I really do.
Thanks, Darren.
Darren, down to right. A couple of weeks ago, you said that you weren't letting the magnitude of the occasion get to you and that you would reflect on it in years to come. But now that you're here and you got to win the most famous arena in the world, is it getting to you a little bit? Are you taking it in a little bit?
Yeah, I think it gets to everyone. I'm taking it in. It's surreal for me, you know. Not only am I fighting at MSG, on probably one of the best cards of the year. I'm co-main in it, you know. So I've got to step back and chill. You know what I mean? I'm just chilling and taking it in. I've got no pent-up energy or anger. I'm just chilling. I'm just looking forward to everything.
I know you touched on it. The long travel issues now both of you seem to be doubting you a bit more. What's your message to them?
It's all bullshit. It doesn't mean anything. you can tell you as a fighter, you can tell yourself that it means something. I'm jet lagged or I got hard weight because of this type of problem.
Make them more public, they're not. Some of them are like,
If you're here to fight, you're here to fight.
I've just made the call, look, I'll do
You know, I'm carrying these weight cut, looking hard and jet lagged. I'm here to fight. No excuses, no nothing, focus, fighting is the best. That's it. And to people who doubt me, just keep doubting me.
Okay, that's
So,
good. I thought they were all public.
just couldn't give
Final one for me. What did you make of yourself with Kelvin, and did you see anything in
You know, if there's a reason why
I don't like to look into it, but I just see a confident guy there who knows
copyright content.
We don't get that.
me, you know.
That's what I'm trying to.
After 2 losses, yeah, your confidence does dip a bit, but when I'm stood in front of another man, I know I've got the potential to beat him. You know, I think he's here and ready, I'm here and ready. That's it. Let's make a great fight.
Every time I do it,
Hi, Darren.
I'm through.
So I know you mentioned that you don't really care that much about Gastelum using, let's say, questionable techniques to make weight this morning, but you're telling me that you were here, jet lagged, made weight the honest way, and there's no part of you that's at the very least irritated that he used controversial ways to make weight when you did it the honest way.
And then obviously, and that's normal, but that
It just is what it is. If he did, we'll never know. We'll never know.
Is it not coming up
It's
as a
just
prompt
that.
on the channel?
No, because it must be like a automated
If
thing. Yeah, so what I'll do.
it was like we were talking 20, 30 pounds, I'd be like, come on,
See if there's like
take
a
this,
dispute
10
section.
pounds.
See if I can just go.
You know, if he has cheated,
Through this thing.
it's only going to be a pound or two. What?
We get.
Well, different from my ambitious weight, she pays 25% of her first to her opponent, and you know that could potentially have been you getting 25% of Kelvin.
I think I am getting 25% of it, but I don't want it. It's not mine to take. It's just give it to someone, give it back to him, whatever. It's as I've just said, I'm here for what's mine. I want to earn what's mine fairly. I want to go home and look at my paycheck and know that I earned that fairly, even though the government take a fucking shitload of cash, which I don't think's right. But that's it. Give it to the heavyweights daughter who's missing. You know, help a good cause. Give it back to him. He's got mouths to feed. For me, it's indifferent. I just couldn't give a shit.
All right, and final one for me. You mentioned Israel Adesanya. I think, yeah, he's really taking the MMA world by storm. No one's been able to solve that puzzle yet. That could be a future opponent for you. What do you think is the key to defeating Adesanya?
Yeah. Truthfully, right now, I don't know. He's beating everyone, but you know, you've got to go in there and stick to your game plan. I know I'm a talented individual. I know I've got the skills to beat anyone. I truly know that. It's just whether there in the moment, you know, you do that. You do what you're meant to do there, not get dragged out of it, not get dragged into another game plan. So, you know, I think there's things there to beat him, but right now, he's unbeaten. So, it's like Floyd Mayweather said. I remember Oscar saying that he gave the remedy to Canelo, but how can he give the remedy when Floyd beat Oscar? There was no remedy. He retired unbeaten. There was no remedy ever to beat Floyd. So right now, it looks like there's no remedy to beat Israel. You know, he's there, he's beaten him from. What can I say?
Darren over here, in the back. Kelvin's never been knocked out in his career. Do you look at that challenge and does that add a little bit more to this fight knowing that you would be the first guy to finish him?
If I hit, at welterweight or middleweight, I've got serious power in my hands. You know, people have seen that, you know. And he's been in a lot of wars. He's fucking Mexican, isn't he? You know, them Mexicans, you gotta watch out for them. You know, look at what Andy Ruiz did to Joshua. You know, they just love eating Snickers and fucking punching people in the face. So, you know, I think he's a tough guy to knock out, but I think I've got the tools. You know, I carry serious power at welter and at middle. I'm sure my power will be more out middle, so we'll see. I think it's possible, definitely possible.
Does the strategy change at all just because he is so durable?
I think you just have, yeah, you know, he's tough and he's fit. So you have to know going in there whether it be 3 or 5 rounds. You've got to be fit for the 5 and 3. You've got to know that he's going to take a lot of hits. He keeps coming, you know, he keeps coming. He'll try and impose his will. So you just got to be headstrong with that, impose your will, be fit. That's important. And, you know, one will be winner.
You talked about Israel Adesanya. What was your reaction to him beating Robert Whittaker when you watched that fight?
Just didn't expect it. I just thought that because of what I seen from Robert fighting Joel twice, I thought you know, Israel can possibly win this, but it's going to be tough with Whittaker the way the roll he's on, and then he just died. That's why I mean, like, right now where it stands, there is no remedy to beat Israel. So why is everyone doubting? Why does everyone keep saying the next guy? Until he gets beat, let the guy just fly, let him fly. You know what I mean? People are so quick to forget things, you know. I'm coming off 2 losses, but what about before that when I was just destroying everyone in front of me? You know, in and out the UFC. Now I see sometimes people say, you know, why is Till in the UFC? That doesn't make no sense because I'm going off 2 losses. It's just people are so easy to like jump on something and criticise and say stuff.
And last one for me, you're wearing the Knicks jersey. Are you a basketball fan at all?
I've watched the bare minimum, you know, I know I'll probably get a few haters for saying that, but you know, I know LeBron James, that's it, but I got a present of MSG, it's got my name on the back, so you know, it's a nice gift that'll get put in a frame in my house, and I'll remember all this, so I appreciate that from the garden.
Hey Darren, right here. Yesterday immediately, Kelvin told me that he heard in between camps that you got a little big. With the late week and the whole situation, do you believe the way the whole weigh-ins played out today that actually benefited you and worked to your advantage when it turned the whole talk was about weight cutting and you coming off in lane 4?
Yeah, you know, it's just like, it's like Chinese whispers rumours, isn't it? It's just, you can't do nothing about it. It's like someone's opinion of yourself, you shouldn't get wound up over it because there's nothing you can do to change their opinion, so don't stress over it. So it's, you know, it actually worked in my favour. This week, as I said, I was just chilling, didn't have to do anything. No one was waking me up. I was waking up when I wanted, training when I wanted, going to bed when I wanted, and just enjoying life. So, as I said, I think the only problem, if there was going to be a problem, maybe the energy levels in the water at the trainers coming off the flight, which the doctor looked at me and he was like, he could tell I was holding a lot of water. And at that time I'd cut my water off and he was telling me to drink, you know, to push the salts out and that, but I just got on with that last kilometre. It was a little bit of a struggle. When I say struggle, it was like, oh, after the extra 10 minutes in the sweats. I could show you some struggles, and I'm sure you've all seen the videos of when I was making welterweight, you know, they're what you call struggles. So I've been through that, so for me an extra 1 or 2 kilos right now at this weight is no problem.
I know the fight week didn't go as planned, but now that you have made the weight cut at middleweight.
It did go planned, as I planned it.
Do you believe that middleweight is going to be your permanent home?
I hope so. You know, I feel healthy. I matured a little bit as a human being and as a fighter, you know, instead of absolutely trying to kill myself and my health to get to a weight that was just not possible anymore. You know, now I've come up, and if I can just be a little bit more clever, not bulk up too big and just stay at a nice weight, yeah, it's a few kilos cut. You know, you've still got energy the day before, weigh-ins and stuff like that. That's the way I'm going after all I'm going.
Darren over here. I know moving up a weight class, you're doing this because you want a healthier option for you, but does part of it excite you because it seems that 185 is more striker dominated? If you look at the former champion, if you look at the current champion, Israel Adesanya as well, they're strikers, whereas you look at 170, there's a lot of wrestlers. Does part of that add to it, the fact that there is exciting styles and it's more striking base up there?
Yeah, most definitely, but also at welter it would have been good to fight some of these guys like the champ and Colby and stuff like that, because they're wrestling abilities, and I'd love to see how I fare against them, you know. I know I lost in my welterweight world title fight against Darren, but I lost because of the striking. You know, he tried a few takedown attempts, and you know he wasn't able to do it. And I think he's a little bit of a different wrestler from them two guys I've just mentioned. But that excites me as well because putting to the test who the true martial artist is. You know, this is what mixed martial arts is about. But yeah, there's a lot of strikers, and we all at this weight. So it's exciting to inflict pain and receive pain. That's what excites me.